Welcome to the Division of Undergraduate Studies, everyone. My name is Natalie, and I'm an advisor with DUS.
And I am Penny, a DUS advisor and also a parent of 2 Penn State students. On behalf of our staff and administration across the state, welcome.
While students are enrolled in the Division of Undergraduate Studies, they will decide among Penn State's many majors while maintaining progress towards graduation.
DUS advisors help students explore majors. We also encourage students to enhance their educations through participation in Penn State's many opportunities, such as minors, study abroad, and undergraduate research.
Now, we could tell you why we think it makes sense to start off in DUS and explore majors and then make a decision about your major.
But we think our students say it best. Let's hear what they have to say.
At first, when I came to Penn State, I was nervous about being in DUS because everyone around me knew what they wanted to do, knew what they wanted to major in, and I felt like I was the only person that didn't have a major chosen yet.
When I came in, I was fully prepared coming into college to be undecided because I had no idea what I wanted to do.
I'm always so jealous of those people who are like, I want to be a doctor at age 3. Well, I'm not one of those people, and so DUS was perfect fit for me.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had a lot of different interests, ranging from theater to business, and the program just kind of offered me a chance to explore a lot of different things that I was interested in.
It's not easy exploring majors. It definitely took a lot of time and effort. It's one of those things that what you put in, you'll definitely get out, though.
You may be set on one thing and you think this is it, but you might change your mind. I've changed my mind 4 times, so you never know.
I did do the Navigator in the beginning freshman year, and that really helped to see where my interests were and to get an idea of what major fit what I wanted to do.
They also have really great emails that they send out to the DUS students that talk about all of the different open houses and all of the different activities or lectures that you can go to for every college. So everyone has an opportunity to explore every different aspect of the entire university.
You want to have a very good relationship with your advisor. DUS advisors, I would say, from what I hear from other schools and all my other peers and everything, DUS advisors are the best. They're the most open-minded because their job calls for it, and they really want you to take whatever course you want to take.
I really liked my advisor. She was really cool. I saw her maybe 2 or 3 times a semester.
The advisors helped a lot with picking out classes and making sure that you kind of stayed on track so that you didn't get too lost and were taking all sorts of classes that you didn't have to take.
They're really helpful because they make you stand on your interests and find out what you're most interested in. And that's what I use to find out my major.
They just care so much about the students, they care about their job, and so I think that that really helps students determine what they want to do, an advisor that cares.
Naturally, you're going to learn through classes you take, certainly, but also you're going to learn just from going out there and meeting people, meeting different organizations, having new friends, getting involved.
In the fall of your freshman year, even though you're just getting used to college, try to get involved with at least one organization or activity or something.
I'm involved with Thon. I'm involved with Women in Business.
I'm in the Future Marine Officers of America.
I act with No Refund Theater.
I'm in a sorority on campus.
This summer, I plan on having an internship. I would really like to internship with a company that I could possibly work for in the future.
I definitely want to study abroad. It was one of the things coming in that I knew I wanted to do all along. And right now I'm just trying to figure out where and when and all of that.
There's just so many activities and clubs out there. You should take advantage of it and see what you can learn from it.
Gen Eds are definitely your one chance to take advantage of college and just explore whatever interests you have that you may not want to major or minor in, but you were curious about anyway.
A lot of kids don't like the Gen Eds because they think that it's a way of doing things that they don't like. Honestly, college is a time not to just concentrate on one thing, but to evolve your mind.
There were some hard classes I took as a freshman, and I was like, well, why am I doing this? They turned out to be pretty good, and it's like, all right, I got that experience. I know I'm never going to do that again, but to get that experience was really good as well.
You get a taste of everything that Penn State has to offer. You get a taste of humanities, you get a taste of the sciences, you have to take math courses. It just really helps you, it helps lay a groundwork for the rest of your education.
You might find hey, I'm not good at that anymore. And you might be like, wow, I didn't think I'd be interested in this, but I am. And so it's just, you have to be patient with yourself. And I think DUS is all about that, being patient with yourself.
We hope you can see how our DUS students have taken advantage of the opportunities available at Penn State. But I bet you're wondering how this translates to what we're doing today. How will we help students create schedules that make sense?
As advisors, we want our students to have schedules that do 3 things: test interests and abilities, keep your options open, and ensure progress towards graduation in all areas of interest. To understand how we accomplish this, let's look at an example. This is a typical first-year advertising schedule. A student thinking of majoring in advertising may take English composition, psychology or microeconomics, a foreign language class, and a general education selection. These are similar first-year schedules for students also thinking of business and engineering.
Let's say a DUS student is interested in all 3 of these areas of study. DUS advisors show students what classes overlap and will fulfill degree requirements in all areas. You've probably noticed that English, calculus, and microeconomics fulfill degree requirements in all 3 majors being considered. In addition to being required in all majors under consideration, these 3 courses would provide a good foundation for exploration of interests and abilities. A DUS advisor may also suggest the student take chemistry, which will count as a natural science class in all majors being considered, and will help the student test abilities in engineering coursework.
So, a DUS student and advisor may work together to create a schedule such as this, allowing for exploration of interests and abilities through these test courses. In addition, all the courses will fulfill graduation requirements regardless of which major the student chooses. Ideally, student schedules should be well balanced, incorporating courses from several general education areas, as this schedule does. A typical summer course load is about 6 credits, and in the fall, students generally schedule between 14 and 17 credits. All students will be registering for the fall courses today. Students attending Penn State this summer will also schedule courses for that session as well. Since every student has unique interests and abilities and goals, every student's schedule is custom made. Students can work with an advisor to change their schedules to the beginning of the semester.
Students, you should be able to explain to your families why you are taking every course on your schedule, including how those courses will test your interests and abilities and how you will meet requirements for all the areas of study you are considering. If you're not sure, ask an advisor. Now let's listen to our DUS students talk about how families can best help new college students.
Okay, moms, this is for you. It's gonna be okay. They're gonna adjust just fine.
Give them some spaces, but at the same time check up on them, call them every now and then, but just not so often that they feel that like you're still in the present, still right there. I know for my first few weeks at school, that was really important to me to know that my parents were still there and still really caring about everything I was doing, but they were still giving me enough space to explore on my own.
Definitely encourage them to get involved. That's the best thing that my mom did for me.
Sending food's always nice.
Just let them have fun and let them realize they've got to get their own things done and they've got to take care of things themselves. They've got to figure out what they're going to do in college and how they're going to get involved with stuff on their own.
The transition was awesome. They were really helpful through it, and we're really closer since we've been apart.
Just trust them, you know? And if they mess up, which we all do, you know, be there for them and just love and support.
It's okay for you to be a little bit scared. I know I was when I came into school. You know, I didn't quite know what to expect. I didn't quite know how much I would be required to do specifically on my own in figuring out things, and I was scared that, you know, everyone would expect me to already know everything, and I didn't at all.
Have fun with it. Make sure you do something that you really are interested in, something that you really like to do.
There's no one here to tell you to go to class. There's no one here to tell you to eat. There's no one here to tell you to wash your clothes. There's no one here to wash your clothes. You have to do everything yourself.
Make the best out of it. Go to class, take good notes, and you'll be fine.
People all over campus just want you to get involved. So if you take the initiative, if you have the drive, like, you'll find everything you want.
It's a lot to take in, but hey, I can handle it. I can do this.
The whole process is completely worth it. College is definitely just one of those times to really just to go for your dreams and really just make what you want to happen.
It makes great sense to learn about opportunities here before choosing a major. We want you to take charge of your education. Thank you for investing the time needed to make an informed decision about your future.
We hope you'll make the most of your time in DUS and at Penn State. Thank you for coming today. Have a great day.